It allows me to be connected to the nearest town. Otherwise, I'm driving a diesel van all the way into town, 5 miles there, 5 miles back, and it just doesn't make environmental sense to me. It's also just sociable. You always meet someone to have a chat to, which I like.
We did have an issue where people felt that they had to sell their house because they wanted to get closer to the shops. That is no longer a problem because they can just get the bus. It enables people to get to appointments that they need to. It enables them to get to the shops. It enables them to keep connected as well. This is a lovely village, however it is a small village, and what we would really like to try and do is ensure that people that live in the village can get outside of it, they can go and visit places.
There's an established need. There was a tremendous local bus action group campaigning for the route to begin with, and now it's a bus user group because the route has been established, and what we're hoping to do now is see people changing their habits, stop using the car and get the bus from here to Penrith, or indeed out from Penrith to this wonderful active community in Greystoke where they've got beer festivals, swimming pool and everything.
Part of what we're trying to do really is trying to promote the bus, promote the village, so it's not just, the onus is not just on the villagers using it, but also bringing people into the village. You know, we have some fantastic facilities in this village. We've got this fantastic castle. It will only increase in terms of bringing people in, having it as a wedding venue, having different events. We have a fantastic open air swimming pool, and really as a community we need to try and kind of bring people in to use that. We've got a thriving village hall, so it's not just open to people that live in the village but also people outside of the village that are looking for a very reasonably priced venue.
We have a lot of young people wanting to get into the pool. Some of them work there as lifeguards and they're having to rely on taxi of mum and dad, and at 16, 17 it's a bit much to be ferried round all the time. We'd like them to get the skill to be able to move around.
The village hasn't had a bus for a decade and a half. People are still learning the timetable. They are still learning that they need to get to the bus stop a couple of minutes early in case it's a little bit early. All the evidence tells us that it takes at least a year for people to trust something and to learn how to use something. But in that respect we are quite lucky because not only has the council supported us to get the bus, but it's also supporting us to keep the bus.
We're now seeing even more demand from other places saying we want a bus route too, and that's fantastic because that's the way that we can change habits and regenerate parts of the economy, because we can see people going to work, doing their shopping, going for education on commercial bus routes and subsidised bus routes and making a real difference to our community.